ठीक है।
ओके
तब तक if you have any query you can ask for, then we can formally start the class.
सर जनरली कोई भी डिजीज के लिए जो हीलिंग हम लेते हैं वो मिनिमम या मैक्सिमम कितने दिनों तक लेना चाहिए?
Okay, तो that is primarily a measurement. So either one has to know the energy measurement processes or some scientific pattern. So for example, if it is disease management के लिए, if we'll say we'll talk about blood pressure. So each day blood pressure में एक pulse की reading आती है. So when we compare that pulse with the actual systolic and diastolic movement जो है उसको जब हम ट्रैक करते हैं, जब तक हमारी पल्स जो है वो 90 और 110 के बीच में रहती है, तब तक it is already in a chronic situation. When it is moving towards 70 to 90, it is a mild situation. If it is below 70, so it is chronic on the lower BP side. तो आपको वो मेजरमेंट से पता चलता है कि अगर क्रोनिक सिचुएशन है देन यू नीड टू गेट हीलिंग फॉर एटलीस्ट 3 months टाइम. अगर वो माइल्ड है तो मैक्सिमम 40 days. और अगर वो क्रोनिक उसमें है, मतलब लो बीपी वाली डोमेन ज्यादा है, देन इट माइट कंटिन्यू फॉर 60 odd days.
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
So that way. मतलब this applies to कि in what all domain the disease is falling. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप आयुर्वेदा का डेफिनेशन लेकर चलेंगे तो आयुर्वेदा सेज कि इफ द एग्रीवेशन ऑफ डिजीज इज हैपनिंग फ्रॉम नेवल टुवर्ड्स नोज, दैट द डिजीज इज बिकमिंग क्रोनिक. When it is moving from nose towards navel, it is lowering down. फॉर एग्जाम्पल किसी को बुखार हुआ, अगर सर में तेज बुखार है तो वो क्रोनिक सिचुएशन है. गला गर्म है तो माइल्ड सिचुएशन है. बॉडी गर्म है लेकिन हेड रीजन जो है वो स्टेबल है, तो वो माइल्ड वाली सिचुएशन रहेगी. अगर सिर में बुखार है तो वो कॉम्प्लिकेशन बढ़ने के तौर पर है. तो आप कहीं भी उसको देखेंगे तो उसका एक आयुर्वेदा की डेफिनेशंस बहुत अच्छी हैं. टिपिकली ये डेफिनेशंस आपको पढ़ने को मिलती है माधव निदान के अंदर. तो वहां पर बहुत सारे मैंने देखे. एक्चुअली बहुत सारी चीजों में फर्क होता है. आप कोई चीज पढ़ते हो एक एग्जाम पास करने के लिए या एक प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए, दोनों में अप्रोच का फर्क होता है. यू पे ड्यू अटेंशन टू ईच बिग एंड स्मॉल स्टेप. सो दैट इज व्हाट इट काउंट्स फॉर. तो मैं जब पढ़ता हूं तो मेरे को सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने का होता है, मेरे को कोई प्रैक्टिस तो करनी नहीं है. सो आई रीड इन टर्म्स ऑफ हॉबी एंड सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम ऑफ अदर. सो दैट्स द रीजन.
थैंक यू सर।
जी.
सर जो हमने कल मंत्र लिखा था ज्ञात श्री, इसको हमें कोई डायरेक्शन भी हो सकती है इनको इसको मंत्र को जैसे 3000 टाइम लिख के तक कि इसको राइट करना ही चाहिए?
डायरेक्शन तो देखिए वो प्राइमरली तो ईस्ट
नॉर्थ
डायरेक्शन में
ईस्ट
रखें
या
या
नॉर्थ
नॉर्थ ईस्ट
वेस्ट?
में रखें तो बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स आते हैं.
ओके
तो उसके बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स हैं. हाउ इज द वेदर देयर? अभी वहां पे कैसा है? विंटर्स है,
बहुत रेनी
समर्स
है।
है?
विंटर्स है और बहुत रेनी है यहाँ
यहाँ
सर।
ओके. रेन्स आर गुड फॉर ऑस्ट्रेलिया.
टू मच रेन दिस ईयर। लॉट्स ऑफ फ्लड्स एंड स्टॉर्म।
हाँ वो तो खैर होता ही
रश्मि
रहता
जी
है
आप कहाँ से
इन
हैं
बैलेंस से.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में?
मैं सिडनी में रहती हूँ मैम।
ओके।
और आप?
नहीं, मेलबर्न में तो आज सनी है, मेलबर्न में।
मेलबर्न में, अच्छा।
हाँ जी, मेलबर्न में सनी है लेकिन काफी 0 डिग्री है।
हाँ, ये मंथ सर ऐसा होता है कि ऐसा लगता है कि समर आ रहे हैं, कुछ दिन थोड़ा धूप रहेगा, थोड़ा गर्म होगा, लेकिन फिर से बारिश शुरू हो जाएगी, विंडी हो जाएगा और ठंडा हो जाएगा। ये
राइट।
अक्टूबर और सितंबर ऐसा होता है, थोड़ा सा अनप्रिडिक्टेबल।
हम्म। और वैसे भी इट इज ए आइलैंड, तो वो आइलैंड का तो बिहेवियर पैटर्न ही डिफरेंट होता है ना, आसपास कहीं भी जो विंड सर्कुलेशन है
विंड्स।
वो इम्पैक्ट करेगा ही करेगा।
हम्म।
तो दैट वे। एंड ओरिजिनली यू बिलोंग टू विच प्लेस?
आई बिलोंग टू नागपुर, महाराष्ट्र।
नागपुर। अच्छा, आपने बीएमएस भी तो वहीं से ही करा था ना, आपने बताया
नागपुर
था
से ही
राइट।
किया है, हाँ।
ठीक बात है। Yes, good afternoon, and
Good afternoon, Dr. Shukla.
so shall we start now?
Yes, Dr. Shukla.
ठीक है। So till now, what we have covered, we'll be covering in next 45-50 minutes. We'll take up questions in between. Now, if I create a grid which is of 16 boxes, so the first box is Chakra, Navagraha, and Vastu direction. Fine. The important aspect which Dev Vipasharya Chikitsa addresses is connection of Atma and other 16 forms. So you can put a question, why only 16? Why not 15? Why not 12? Why not 30? So that could be a possible logical question for this. So the first thing which I identified was Chakra, Navagraha, and direction. We have already discussed that. Do we need elaboration on that part?
नो।
नो।
And do we need an elaboration on that part?
No, doctor.
Theek.
But I just have got one question. Like, I'm struggling to understand which chakra governs which part of the organs. Like yesterday, you talked about IBS. And with your experience, immediately you said that's due to fire and liver. And in my head, I thought it was digestive tract, but how do you come up with such a quick decision? That's where I want to know.
So that is basically practice.
Okay.
What all body part are, matlab, in terms of dexterity of answering this. Okay, there was one reference in Mahabharata.
Yeah.
So Bhim was fond of eating. So when
Okay.
everybody sleeps, he
Yeah.
goes out to kitchen and start eating. Even
Yeah.
even if it is completely dark,
Yeah.
so he was eating perfectly.
Yeah.
So when Arjun observed Bhim eating in dark, he said, how it is possible that you are able to eat even in such dark situation and your hand is perfectly moving from thali to your mouth? He said,
Yep.
practice, my friend, practice.
Okay. Got
So,
you.
so what I've identified as a structure is because of a practice. Because when I was observing results, the results were not happening 100%.
Mm.
So when I checked with people who were suffering from IBS, there was one liver expert here in Merit. So
Mm.
when we approached him, he said, "Ki I have a OPD of around 1,000 patients or 200 patients on a daily basis. So at times it goes to 400 or 500 patients in a day. So I become a little bug how to manage such a crowd. But my
Yeah.
principal patients, which can be of importance to you, is IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. So I was also questioning in terms of ki how come the intestine were uh, not performing as per the need of the body. So he said it is fundamentally thought which is disturbing their intelligence. So when it was thought, it was a domain of different chakras, not connecting with Anahat chakra or Swadhisthana chakra or Vishuddhi chakra. When it comes to digestive system, so digestive system also, matlab, other than heart chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, and Manipur chakra, it involves all three. Why it involves all three is because of the philosophical structure. The philosophical structure says, as per Ayurveda, the elements are not in singular or unique form. For example, if sky element we talk about, it is in a singular form, but still it is not into a completely singular form. Sky is air and sky.
Yeah.
When it comes to fire, fire is fire, air, and sky. When it comes to water, water is fire, air, sky. When it comes to earth, earth is water, fire, air. Oh, sorry. Earth, water, fire, air, and sky. Now, percentage varies. Here, it is when it is only sky, it is 90% sky and 10% X. When it comes to air and sky, it is 90% air and 10% sky. When it comes to fire, it is 90% fire, 10% air, and again 1% of sky. So that's how the variation in an object and its definition is on the basis of 9 particles. So I don't know we missed the class or not, but I'm putting things again since it is a recap class. Open your hands like this. Start moving them towards each other. Are you able to feel anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the open space between two hands is sky element. And what is touching and moving forward and backward is the air element.
Yeah.
Fine. Now
Yep.
start doing it like this.
Fire.
When all the particles between sky and air are rubbed because of any kind of friction, you feel change in temperature
Yep.
and heat is observed. Now, when we observe this heat for a higher duration, we feel sweat within our hands. When we feel the sweat, it is water element.
Yes.
And when this sweat dries up, it becomes something like mel. What do you call mel in English?
Can't think of the term now, but I understand what you mean. Like water dries up, there's a sort of a layer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
that dries up, what impacts is the earth element.
Yes.
So now sky, air, fire, water, earth, all five emerging in the process.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now let's focus on the other elements which we are discussing. The other element is how you are able to feel the air element when you are moving your hand forward and backward. Now forward and backward are directions.
Yeah.
That's the role of Agya Chakra. Fine.
Yes.
So above sky, there is a domain called direction. Now, when you are moving your hand backward and forward, it is actually the time which is changing. So the next chakra involved is Lambikagra Chakra, time as an element.
Hmm.
Now the next is how you are able to move your hand. You are able to move your hand because you are a living being.
Yeah.
What makes you living is the domain of Atma. So that is the next element, Sahasrara Chakra. And when you are living, is there any wish to move your hands? That is Man element, Sahasrara Chakra closed. So from Earth to Man,
Man.
we have synchronized 9 elements, 9 chakras, 9 direction, all that.
Hmm.
So when it comes to creation of different bodies, there are, out of the 9, there are 3 bodies which are created. The first one being causal body. The second one being subtle body. And third one is the gross body. Fine.
Yes.
Now, if I observe this structure, that means at the time of conception, we invoke few thoughts as a purpose, as a design. As a result, somebody conceives. If it is a physical process, why then people doesn't conceive? So when the thoughts are not in sync with the causal design, we have the first set of disease, unable to conceive. So when I studied the entire design, I realized that everything is moving around Atma and we are not connecting with Atma at all. Otherwise, if you imagine a very rich lady moving in a car, let's say BMW. Yeah, not BMW. BMW is economy. A car which is worth around $2 to $5 million. And she is unable to conceive. And on a red light, she finds a beggar, and that beggar is having a little child in his hand, or a beggar lady having a child. So she must be thinking, what is that which she possesses and I don't? And the beggar lady is thinking, what is that which she possesses and I don't? So that's how the divine is structuring everything on a knowledge structure. But fundamentally, we are ignoring Atma at each step. Am I able to express myself? So
Yep.
Yes, sir.
somebody put a standard question. Standard question was, how would I know what thing possesses what quality? And who will be giving me the correct answer? So then it was experience that the inner voice is actually guiding you for everything. Oh, what is the source of that inner voice? Is it experience or is it something else? And that's how the subject got started. How come the first person knew that? How come the first person knew that this is a plant with medicinal properties? We call it tulsi, and when we consume it, our health improves. Am I able to express myself? Now, again, question. How come the first person knew that this is cobra poison and we can use it for chemotherapy? Again, question. How does we know the first person who started homeopathy, the first medicine he created was sulfur? How come he knew that the first medicine will be sulfur, no other medicine? So the term which was mentioned there was polycrest. So in in homeopathy, the term is known as polycrest, Polychrests, polycrest. So when you'll Google polycrest, you'll see a medicine which is used in multiple diseases in multiple forms. So when I researched on homeopathy, I found out that, okay, how come this person who is considered as father of homeopathy can know this thing, which medicine to test first, which medicine to test second. So when I researched the roots from Ayurveda, there was a book which name is Parad Samhita. So from Parad Samhita, the first two medicines were mercury and sulfur. So then I realized that this entire process holds serious information, and since the education system were in control of British or foreigners, we were never been groomed in that format where we can actually question freely. And when we question our own system, oh, you are putting logic at a wrong direction. These are religious books. One should not put logical question to this. On the same way, they say themselves for science, ki, oh, this, if you won't question, you won't understand science. I said, let me start putting question on everything. Why there is a foundation of science and knowledge. So when I questioned in that format, I said there are two terms in front of me. One we call it knowledge. The other we call it science. What is the difference between the two? What is the difference between two terms, knowledge and science?
Knowledge is something that you have a particular idea, whereas with science, you take that idea and you try to prove it with a lot of experiments or that sort of thing. That's what I understand. Yeah.
So that is fine. I'm here to change the understanding only.
Yeah.
The term to put into a practical framework. That's what is my intention to make a change. Okay. Any other guess for it?
Knowledge we gain from the books, whatever is already written. Science is research, going for the unknown and finding out.
So I'll put two things. A is a traditional definition, which I'll put in front of you. B is how exactly things progress. But सबसे पहले I want to answer in terms of English etymology. Knowledge is knowledge. Everybody is aware what knowledge is. But science originates from a term called scientia. In Greek or Latin, I believe, which means knowledge. So knowledge is knowledge, that's fine, but science is also knowledge. First part. They have used a different term to highlight that their science is more of a knowledge. Now, I'll give you a simple process to understand in terms of whatever is knowledge to us is connected with my senses. Can we gain any knowledge without my senses? Is it possible?
No.
No.
So the first stage which I observed is senses. Now all the senses combined and my brain makes a processing and knowledge is formed. Because my ears are giving information pertaining to sky element and connected with sound. My nose gives me information about smell. My skin gives me information of touch. So in the entire structure, whatever is accumulated in terms of information is only through senses. Now nine elements, 9 types of senses we can have. And the combination of 9 types of senses. Now somebody is processing all the information. For example, if I have to speak about N, if I'll start putting properties, okay, with this size of hair, this is the skin color, this is the language she spoke, then I'll be creating an image on the basis of my senses. So entire information gathered on the basis of senses, when processed, becomes knowledge. Am I able to express myself?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next step. When we process the knowledge, it becomes science. When I process the science, it becomes engineering. When I process the engineering, it becomes technology. So there is a structure which says my information and the present technology is with a structured form of information. And each step, the processing is done. Now I'll give you a traditional wisdom practice definition. So you just have to differentiate between Gyan and Vigyan. In English, we call it knowledge and science, but both of them are knowledge. But there is a difference of processing. In our traditional wisdom practice, Gyan is defined as whatever is inside my body and whatever is outside my body. The relationship between the two is known as Gyan. Please repeat with me.
Whatever is inside me
Inside the body.
Inside my mom.
Inside
and
me,
whatever is outside my body. And the
The
correlation
relationship is Gyan.
between,
the relationship is Gyan.
between the two is Gyan.
So I'll again put the same definition in Hindi also. I'll say, जो कुछ भी शरीर के भीतर है तथा जो कुछ भी शरीर के बाहर है, उसके बीच के संबंध को हम ज्ञान कहते हैं. Am I able to express myself? Whatever
Yes,
is
sir.
inside my body,
Yes.
whatever is outside my body, the relationship between the two, we call it Gyan.
That's why
Now,
everyone perceive the different things outside in different way, because there is something inside and relationship forms.
see, it is a very simple answer. The 9 elements are within my body as well as outside my body. I just have to study the correlation between. For example, if there is rain, I feel the urge of urination. 130. So there is a natural urge which happens, and then we came to know, okay, is it connected with it? But since it is not being given us as an information, for example, if there is a very strong wind, you feel like drinking water, you feel dryness within. Though you are inside your room and outside there is a tornado which is happening, but still you start feeling, is there a need of drinking water? Because you are feeling dryness within you. What is the function of air element? Air does the drying up of the clothes. So you can connect, if I'm washing the clothes, putting it outside, the air is only putting the effect of drying up. It is not fire element, it is the air element which is doing that. So if there is a huge tornado or if there is a huge tornado, there is a strong wind, you'll see that you'll start feeling the urge to drink water or drink anything. Now, let's look at the second step of the definition. Whatever inside my body, whatever outside my body, the relationship between the two is Gyan, and whatever is connected with the divine in terms of relationship is Vigyan. In Hindi, I'll say, जो कुछ भी शरीर के भीतर है तथा जो कुछ भी शरीर के बाहर है, उसके संबंध को हम ज्ञान कहते हैं. जिस संबंध से हमें ईश्वर का पता चले उसको विज्ञान कहते हैं. So when we start observing relationships, we'll find, oh, who is putting so much of variation? Now, let me give you an example. We all possess hair. So there is a possibility of 800 crore people existing on earth. If you look at hair of each one, you'll find that there is something which is causing the variation. Hair of an African lady, hair of a Japanese lady, hair of a Chinese lady, hair of an Indian lady, hair of an Indian lady living in South India, hair of an Indian lady living in Maharashtra, hair of an Indian lady living in Odisha. So in all proximities, you'll find difference. You'll find a change of hair, hair texture, color, everything in different states or different countries in African continent. Same way the difference will be in American continent, 51 states, different kind of hair uniqueness you'll observe. Now, if that is happening, who is causing this variation? So when you focus your energy on variations, you find that there is somebody who is a divine programmer. Now, this is something which is too vast I spoke about. Let me think of a smaller example. My skin texture is made up of cells. The cells which are around my eyebrows and on my head with only 2.5 inch gap are fully aware of where the hair to grow in each cell and where not. So if there is if I have as a fully grown up body some 100 trillion cells, then all the cells are being uniquely programmed. So there must be a programmer. When we start thinking about the programmer, it becomes the domain of Vigyan. Am I able to express myself?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Gyan and Vigyan is a perfect combination of studying the relationship. Now, what about Ayurveda? Ayurveda is also doing the same thing. It is studying the relationship with respect to time. How long the soul will stay in this body? For how much duration? And what impacts the stay of soul staying in this body? And that was the preview of Daivyapashare Chikitsa. Am I able to express myself? So
Yep.
when we study each and every minute object which exists into our approach, we realize there is something which is like Vat, Pitta, Kapha as a fundamental theory which exists in the domain of Ayurveda. Only because of Vat, Pitta and Kapha, there is a disease onset, and when there is a disease, because of this disease, the body depletes fast, and as a result of this depletion, we are given to a situation that the soul leaves the body. Then there were minute researches which happened. What all points where soul can leave the body? So they researched, okay, there are 107 marma points. Now, what is happening in the marma domain? So likewise, you start looking for minute things which are actually causing, impacting, sourcing the relationship between Atma and the body. Am I able to express myself again?
Yeah.
So here I'm trying to highlight what all is happening around me has a serious impact. For example, we have tulsi, we have bhang, we have different kind of plants, different kind of roots, different kind of stem, which is impacting my system. So when I observe that, I realize that eating few things from the stem or the root or the leaves or the fruit or the vegetable is actually replenishing my soul living in this body. Now the Western thought is putting everything from the chemical domain, artificially created, or putting everything in the nature driven. So that's the philosophical difference which is happening. So Daivyapashare Chikitsa started the fundamental definition of what is increasing the energy levels of the body. Now first part is chakra, direction and navagrah. The second point is mudra. Now mudra is my 5 fingers. This thumb is sky, little finger is air, then fire, then water, then earth. Now nowhere I found this as a structure. Everywhere anybody who's preaching mudra is skipping this part correctly. So there must be a test for it. So all those tests are performed in terms of if I put my mudra, a particular mudra. So I normally prescribe one mudra which is called Abhay Mudra. In this Abhay Mudra, the index finger is placed in the root of the thumb, the middle 2 fingers touching the thumb, and the little finger standing alone. So when I put my both hands in this Abhay Mudra and start doing breathing, I feel that there is a deeper breath which is happening. So then I started exploring, is there some correlation which is happening inside me when it comes to connection of mudra to the Atma? Am I able to express myself?
Yep.
So now again, correlating everything. I got an asthma attack. The moment I got an asthma attack, I didn't had anything, any medicine with me. I was traveling. In that situation, am I in a situation to control my Atma leaving my body? Is it possible?
Yes.
So
You
that
told us now. Do the mudra and breathe. Breathing channel will open.
So this entire thing, the way it started propagating, the correlations were studied again and again. This mudra and the concept of mudra vigyan was developed by Agastya Rishi in South. So there were two rishis. One was Agastya, other was Vashisht. Vashisht was taking care of northern hemisphere and Agastya was taking care of southern hemisphere. Both of them combined, and a unique proposition was floated across everywhere from north to south, south to north. So when I studied this part, I said, okay, this is making a lot of sense. It is not important that what you retain as research, it is also important who is the process bearer for which all area. Let's suppose I go to a place in Africa and start propagating, and I'm propagating in Hindi. I don't know Hindi at all. Well, I don't know African language at all. In that situation, will I be able to propagate completely?
Mhm.
I somehow managed to learn African and I don't know their tradition and their systems. Will I be able to propagate 100%?
Mhm.
So to propagate, one must be part of them, so that to understand a deeper essence. And that's how knowledge got distributed to different parts. It originated from southern India under Bodhidharman, and that Bodhidharman reached to China. From there, Buddhism and Bodhidharman preachings got connected, and a subject called acupressure, acupuncture emerged. So it starts from a simple object in terms of connecting different body parts within hand itself and retaining prana within the body. So it got started with a very small part. So Mudra Vigyan answers all that, but somehow because of any kind of cultural invasion, somebody impacted what element is being given in each body part. So I was just questioning, okay, these Chinese being tribals, how come such divine knowledge come to them? They are not even completely civilized in terms of when we compare ourselves, Indians being so civilized, so cultured. So in comparison to us, we consider them nothing more than a monkey. So I said, okay, there is something which is not making sense. Is there any source of information which moves from South India to China? So the moment I checked that, I realized that there is a concept of Bodhidharma. There was some epidemic in China, and the subject and everything started developing. When everything developed, somebody from the picture removed Bodhidharma, and the Chinese traditional system was established. So that was something to do with ego. When that was something to do with ego, so I need to be very cautious in terms of identifying which all elements functioning is taking place in the process. So the third element which emerged to me was mantra. Now, what is a mantra? So one was chakra, direction, navagrah, then mudra, and then mantra. Now, when I touched mantra, it was a very different process. I touched all kind of tantra granths. There was mantra. I touched all kind of Puranas. There was mantra. I touched all kind of Upanishad. There was mantra. I said, okay, this is one part of the religion. Now let me check in Christianity. So there are particular, in Bible, there are particular sentences which are like mantra. In Arabic and Quranic tradition, there were mantra. In Jews, there were mantra. In Japanese, there were mantra. So I realized what is happening. Mantra is a common phenomena and it is happening everywhere. Then does this mean that each and every sentence is a mantra or a particular thing is considered as a mantra? Now that was a very standard query. Again, something emerged and I got an insight. Okay, everything which is connected with divine, if there is any explanation with it, in the Vigyan category. So what was the Vigyan category I defined just now? Whatever is inside my body, whatever is outside my body, the relation between the two is known as knowledge. Whatever is in terms of
Correct.
relation connected with the divine or an infinite form. For example, researching on hair of everybody, researching on all the leaves of the all kind of trees which are present. So there is a constant variation which is happening, and this constant variation which is happening is because of a programmer of each particle, a programmer of each cell within each body. So there are 100 trillion cells within my body, and there are 800 crore people in the whole earth, and there are no count of particles in the whole of universe. So who is putting so much of variation across all these structures? I realize when I start talking about that divine, all that will be treated as mantras. And there is no Sanskrit, no language which says that this is the only form of mantra. So then I researched on Sanskrit and I found out that it is not purely Sanskrit which is making that answer. What is making an answer is the deeper essence of connecting with the divine. Now, divine is defined as what? The term is called Paramatma. So, Atma is the energy source within my body and Paramatma is the energy source within the whole of universe. So, I am a subset of the total picture. Up, they have made a research in terms of putting things in the format of alphabets. Now these alphabets, how they were defined? A, E, and you have to bear with me. I can't have this as a replacement. U,
No problem, sure.
Ri, Liri, A plus E, A plus I, A plus U, O, A plus O, Au, pronouncing from the nose, Ang, breathing in out, Ah. So these are my 16 vowels. Now these vowels are the source code. Since they are connected with the source code, that's why we have 16 forms of Devapashare Chikitsa. Now, A is connected with, now all these which falls here is air element. All this here is fire element. All this here is earth element. All this here is water element. All this here is sky element. And this does not stop here. What I'm trying to highlight is there is a system which says we first have vowels, then we have semi-vowels, and these semi-vowels forms consonants. So that was the essence of Sanskrit which I've learned. And it is very basic. Everywhere, every language has this kind of a format. So I believe everybody, all of you must have studied in this format. Now, let me highlight how it is formed. A plus aha becomes ha. And you can also pronounce a plus aha becomes ha.
Huh.
A plus aha becomes ha.
Huh.
E plus aha. E plus aha
Huh?
becomes iya.
Yeah.
Ya.
Yeah.
U plus aha. Ua.
Ua.
Wa. Ri plus aha becomes ra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Liri plus aha. La.
Yeah.
So that's how we have ha, ya, va, ra, la. Fundamental 5 or a, e, u, ri, liri. From a plus a becomes a. E plus e becomes e. U plus u becomes u. Ri plus ri becomes ri. Liri plus liri becomes liri. Now, unfortunately, because of cultural invasion, somebody removed A, B, and C from my system. So, along with Hindi, when I was studying Marathi, there I found that there is an alphabet called this. And the pronunciation of this with la is quite similar. Then what is the variation? And that's how I came to know that few languages are created so that a linguistic ambiguity can be created between the hearts of the Indians. Then we had sh, sh, sa, अठावले वाला ल, and ksha. एक सेकेंड. Sorry. Now, this is what which is happening in terms of Sanskrit alphabets. And on the same lines, we have ka, kha, ga, gha, ch, ch, j, jh, ya, t, th, d, dh, ण, t, th, d, dh, n, p, f, b, bh, m. Now, Anne will say, what the hell it is happening? Why I have been taught something which has been taught in nursery? Why you are giving me all this? Now, I'll put a very, very interesting correlation between the two, because our objective is to find the relationship between knowledge and science. Now, each one of you have to touch the back of your head. So where you find a Brahmin Shikha, Brahmin Choti. A. If you start pronouncing you'll feel vibration below your head. You'll find that this region the opening of the mouth is connected with alphabet called A. Your right eye, E. Put your hand here and start chanting E, E,
E,
E,
E,
E,
E,
E.
E.
Now observe the uniqueness in terms of that when you are saying E, the left eye is not vibrating at all. It is the right eye only.
Mm.
E,
Mm.
E, E.
Dr.
मैम वो
Shula?
एक्चुअली भी आरती है नहीं, सो
Oh, so
शी
should I tell
टेक
my
टाइम.
mom?
हाँ, आप
Yeah.
उनको बोल दीजिए, वो जूम पे आने के लिए उनका रिक्वेस्ट आ रहा है. सो विल डू इन एन आवर्स टाइम. 3 बजे कर लेंगे ना?
सर सॉरी, मुझे लीव करना पड़ेगा अभी, वो बच्चों की.
हाँ ठीक है, फाइन.
ओके, थैंक यू सर.
Right. So when I touched my right eye, E, 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 not here vibration is not happening. Here only the vibration is happening when I'm saying E, E, E. So E, E, E पे इधर vibration आ रहा है. U, my right nostril. U, 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 इधर vibration आ रहा है. Ri, upper lip, ri, 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 lower lip, ri, ri, ri. Liri, 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 right ear, liri, 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 left ear. So मैं फिर से रिपीट करता हूं. अ, आ, ई, उ, रि, रि, लिरी, लिरी. ए, राइट टेम्पल. आई, लेफ्ट टेम्पल. ए, आई. ओ, अपर जॉ. ओ, O, 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 ow, 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 lower jaw. O, ow, ang, where you put a bindi on your forehead. Ang, nasal cavity which is connecting your nose to the skull. Ang, so you pronounce the air outside, it is ah. So when I touch 16 vowels which are there in my head region, the first part got complete. Now, ha, ya, va, ra, la, all this is in my throat region. श, श, स, अठावले वाला ल जो मराठी भाषा में होता है. श, all this is here in my neck region. Now, a beautiful analogy, right hand, my shoulder joint. Ka, ka, kha, ga, gha, finger joints and between finger joints. Ka, kha, ga, gha, left hand, cha, cha, ja, jha, ya. 5 joints in right hand, 5 joints in left hand. So we have first 5 consonants connected with 5 joints. Ka, kha, ga, gha, Ka, kha, ga, gha, Left hand, cha, cha, ja, jha, ya. Right foot, that I won't be in a situation to show you, but I can definitely make you connect. Ta, एक second. Five joints in my right foot. सॉरी फॉर टुडे, एक्चुअली वो माय मदर फेल ऑफ टुडे, तो आरती उनके साथ में हॉस्पिटल में है,
Oh,
तो मैंने वो
sorry,
सबके
sorry for
सबके
that.
साथ वो टाइम का वो कर
Oh.
रखा था, तो मैंने कहा अच्छा ठीक है, मैं थोड़ी देर बाद में आता हूँ.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. I think she observed a bone fracture in the shoulder region.
Mm.
Oh.
So anyways, so right foot is ta, tha, da, da, da. So ta is my thigh and hip joint. Tha is my knee joint. Da is my ankle. Da is between finger joints, or da is
Tips.
between the finger joints. Fine.
Mm.
Now ta, tha, da, dha, na is the left foot. Ta, tha, da, dha, na. Now when I say ta, tha, da, dha, na, left foot 5 joints. Pa. Now upper to ha. Sorry. So pa. Pa is my backbone. Fa, my pancreas. Ba, navel region. Bha, buddhi. Ma, man. So pa, fa, ba, bha, ma, which completes my 25 consonants. Now ha is connected with skin, Vishuddhi chakra. Ya, heart chakra, fire element. Va, navel chakra, earth element. Ra, swadhisthana chakra, water element. La, sky element, Mooladhara chakra. Haya Varala got connected. Sha is collection. Shatkon ka Sha is Virya, sperm and semen. Sa is complete body. So if you are not speaking about a body part, you are talking about the whole of the body, then you can use Sa as the symbol. Athavle wala La. Athavle wala La is used for palate.
Mm.
Sha is gross body and subtle body complete. Am I able to express myself?
Yes, yes.
Now, why it is so important? It is important because if somebody is feeling that severe neck pain is happening, just put your hand here and start chanting Shreem Hum Shreem. Each one of you pay your attention to the body part, observe the temperature, and start chanting Shreem Hum Shreem. Shreem Hum Shreem, Shreem Hum Shreem, Shreem Hum Shreem, and observe the change in temperature.
Mm.
What is the observation?
Temperature lowers.
Yeah.
My temperature is increased.
So,
Mine a bit.
so it will impact body to body.
Okay.
If somebody is having some issue pertaining to body temperature, it will tend towards getting normalized. So, for example, if somebody is having low BP, it will increase. If somebody is having high BP, it will decrease. But it will tend towards being normal. It will increase the health. Now, I have a long day to perform. And for that performance, I have to constantly sit in front of a computer. When I'm sitting in front of a computer for long hours, the neck is paining, the eyes are paining. Though for this, I'll say Shreem E, Shreem, Shreem E, Shreem, Shreem E, Shreem. And when I'll start saying it like this, the energy levels of my eyes will start improving. Am I able to express myself?
Yeah.
So we have to put the letter of that region between the Shreem, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Just the letter or the matra, the
The
dot on it?
Anuswar matra.
Anuswar. Okay.
So all this will be covered in the 1-year program, yeah, whatever Dr. Shri will finalize. But what I'm trying to say is why a mantra is having alphabets has a connection with what all alphabets are there in a particular mantra and what all body organ function system are connected. And this process of energizing the stay of soul within this body gets strengthened. So when I say Shreem or Lakshmi or different kind of a Bij mantras, all these Bij mantras are actually putting a better connection within me and my soul. Am I able to express myself?
Yeah.
Moving forward, then there is a universal consciousness. If this system exists, does it exist everywhere? Or it is only my Sanskrit which is making that change? So if somebody doesn't know Sanskrit and still he pronounced that, will the change won't happen there? And do you know Sanskrit?
I only know basic.
Basic. Now, if you know or don't know Sanskrit, while chanting Shreem Ham Shreem, did you observe the change in energy levels?
Yes.
Now that energy level is a human anatomy. It applies in the same manner with animal anatomy also, in the same manner in the bird anatomy also. If you touch the neck of a bird and start chanting Shreem Ham Shreem, and if at all she is having some kind of neck pain, that will start getting reduced. So that's the design, because my anatomy and physiology is not created by me or any Westerner. It is created by divine. Any human being out of the 800,000, if they are having some issue, that Sanskrit alphabet will start functioning there and then. Am I able to express myself? Moving
Yes.
forward. Now the concept of Mahavidyas. Now Mahavidya, there are 9 Mahavidyas which are defined. So Kali, Tara, Shodashi likewise. Now when I studied all this, what I realized, Tara is part of the Buddhist tradition. So that doesn't fall into our setup. 9 Mahavidyas are there, whereas we have been taught that there are 10 Mahavidyas. Now what is a Mahavidya? When I was studying Kamala Mahavidya, what I realized that this Mahavidya fundamentally talks about the lymphatic system of the body. What is a Kamal? Kamal is a lymph node. How exactly lymph node in the entire liquids of my body, when we observe there is a pipe below the lotus flower, that is the capillary action which is happening. That's what the role of lymph node. So somebody put a scientific structure which was hidden within me and put it in the context of religion. When the Britishers and Islamic forces, all that came, they transformed the entire process in terms of, oh, this is Tantra, these people are very bad, they do all kind of evil things, let's avoid them. But when I studied, so my intention was never bad for anyone. So the Kamla felt pity on me and she said, look, I am lymph node and my responsibility is to clean this body in terms of lymphatic system. The more you'll study the lymphatic system, the better you'll understand the role of spleen and how exactly I'm purifying the entire blood and the constitution. If somebody is having blood cancer, you'll only use me as a subject of support. And if you want to clear any kind of cancer, I'm the one who is stopping the cancer to immediately impact the body. And that's how I got connected. I said, okay, this must be my false information or understanding. Bagla Mukhito is something yellow. Suddenly I realized yellow, dirty fellow, and dirty fellow is there in the navel region. And 2 days before I said Jupiter is in the navel region of the Vastu Purush, of the center. Anybody remembers that part? And do you remember that part? Now, Jupiter in our traditional system is connected with yellow color. Baglamukhi is again connected with yellow color. Now, what is this yellow color all about? Yellow color is connected with Haldi. Yellow color is connected with Haldi and it acts as a disinfectant. The South Indian females during their menses used to apply haldi and honey over their body to purify themselves from catching infection. And since I had a lot of friends, so they were very clear in terms of openly saying, no, it's not a taboo subject. We have a tradition. During this period, we apply haldi over our whole of body. So it becomes a symbol of protection, of research, of everything which makes you understand divine better. But what exactly is to do with understanding divine better is actually connected with my religion aspect. Because everybody in our tradition beards a Rishi, and Rishi knew that whatever I have understood, I won't be able to connect with the next generation. Because if they have to connect with that same process, they should elevate their knowledge. And when they will elevate their knowledge, obviously everything will get corrected. So there I realized why their Mahavidyas are as a connection with myself. It is connected with my connection of my soul with my body. Am I able to express myself? So in 1 hour time, we were only able to capture 5 parts. There are 15 more. Oh, sorry, 10 more. So for that, I can utilize the 3 p.m. time if everybody is coming. Else the video will be put on the class so that each one of you can understand. So these 16 points are very important to the fundamental foundation of Ayurveda. Any questions?
Not at the moment.
Yes, Anne.
No questions at this moment. I'm trying to put everything in my head. A lot of information, but it's very good. It's a bit mind-blowing, but very
I
good.
always try to put things in a very simplified format.
Yeah.
That's the reason to each session where there is only one person or many people. Like last session I had only Payalji was there.
Yeah.
But I tried to do my work very religiously because it is a very important process. And the weightage of my work, I only realized when there were COVID times in India and there were deaths and deaths. Suddenly I got connected with this entire approach and we healed almost 200 people without oxygen, without ventilator, and we helped around 200 people. So I realized going only by the allopathy terms won't help. and only the potent will get the time to show their valor. So when each Ayurveda person will start demonstrating their valor, we all will be successful. Because it's not purely a lifestyle. It is something much deeper.
Yes.
ठीक है जी? So let's take a break. I hope we'll connect at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, rush
Sorry.
to the
Yes,
mother. I
definitely.
think she needs you at the moment.
Sorry?
Your mother needs you.
नहीं
Yeah.
नहीं, they are back home. अब आप अपनी मदर को कनेक्ट कर लीजिए. We can do a healing.
Okay,
मम्मी को भी 1 घंटे
should I
बाद
tell
जाना
her
है.
now?
हाँ, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. See you
Right,
later.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shukla. I'll see you.
Right जी, take care.
Bye. Take care.
I'm calling her.
हाँ, आप कनेक्ट कर लीजिए. मैं I'm just
इसको बंद कर दे?
नहीं बंद
हाँ.
करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आरती को मैं बोल रहा हूँ. आ गई आरती.
Okay.
ठीक है. She's here.
Hello. Yeah. Mom, call करो. Dr. Aarti is here. Okay. Call करो Zoom पर. भाभी हैं? To help.
भाभी ना है। भाभी मैं अंदर है, आवाज देनी पड़ेगी।
मैं कॉल कर देती हूँ. तुम अपना ऑन करो. कॉल करूं?
है
मैं भाभी को कॉल करके बताती हूँ. मेरा तो फोन उठा नहीं रही है. तुम देख लो, खुद मिला सकती हो, नहीं तो बुलाओ खुद ही जाके.
जी बेटा पासवर्ड कैसे लिखूं? मैंने खोल लो, बस पासवर्ड मांग रहा हूँ।
पासवर्ड मैंने डालो X.
पहले वो बड़ी है और वो तो लिख दो
X and N. ए नहीं लिखना, X लिखना. पासवर्ड मैं बताती हूँ. हाँ, पासवर्ड मैं बोलती हूँ. लिखो. हाँ, कैपिटल X, बड़ा वाला X, बड़ा वाला N. हाँ,
बड़ा वाला N लिख दिया।
छोटा वाला W, छोटा वाला V,
छोटा वाला W, छोटा वाला P,
एंड 4 नंबर. और एफ, छोटा वाला एफ। और फिर
बस
बस वो आगे आएगा, एंटर, वो कनेक्ट करो।
अलग जाता
हम्म, गया, कनेक्ट हुआ।
पासवर्ड डाल दिया, गलत है वो का पासवर्ड।
हाँ, कैपिटल और उसमें भाभी को बुला लो जाके, 2 मिनट, कोई बात नहीं। क्योंकि तुमने उस पे अगर कैपिटल पे रख लिया होगा ना, तो फिर सारे कैपिटल वो अलग अलग हो गए होंगे।
कैपिटल पर वो रहता है, बाद में मेरे को
हम्म।
ले लो, नेट आ जाएगी। नेट कैसे जाए कितना वो अब आ गई है, जबकि नहीं हो चाहिए। अच्छा तो लॉगिन करना। हाँ
अब देख लेना कैसे कर रही है, ध्यान से। अभी मैंने कॉल किया भाभी।
कहाँ मेरे को?
हाँ,
हाँ, मैं किचन में थी, वो दरोगा कमरे में।
भैया भी नहीं है।
ना वो दोनों वो जरा चूहे का इंतजाम कर रहे थे, किचन में चूहा आने लगा है तो
ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे।
दोनों किचन में कर रही थी। अरे ये चीज बड़ी परेशानी है। हो गई कहाँ पे रखा था ऐसे? देखो कर तो दिया है। Morning in progress.
ओके दबा दो, ओके।
नहीं से नहीं आ रहा। अच्छे वो अक्षर आ रहे हैं लिखे।
नहीं, अब कुछ नहीं आ रहा।
अच्छे तेने लिखे का वो अक्षर है, बाकी
ये आवाज क्यों गूंज रही है?
नमस्कार मैम।
चल रहा है, वो बंद करो ना, व्हाट्सएप तो बंद करो।
व्हाट्सएप पे बंद कर दबावे।
दो चीज होंगी तो बात नहीं रहेगी। हो गया।
नमस्कार मैम,
नमस्कार नमस्कार जी, नमस्कार।
कैसे हैं आप?
बस बढ़िया है।
क्या फर्क है दर्द में?
दर्द में तो कुछ ज्यादा नहीं है।
कोई
रात
बात
को भी 2 घंटा खूब मन वो अपनी जो होती है एक्सरसाइज होती।
राइट। अच्छा, मेरे को थोड़ा सा समझने के लिए ये पूछना है आपसे कि कल जैसे हीलिंग किया था, उसके बाद में जो कमी आई थी दर्द में, वो कितनी देर तक के लिए रही?
वो उस समय तो मैं बैठी रही,
हाँ।
1-1.5 घंटा तो मैं बैठ ली थी। मैं उठी भी, पहले तो मैं यहीं पड़ी रही 10 मिनट, फिर मैंने सुबह पूछा मैं कितनी देर में लंच करूं, तो बोली कि हाँ तुम उठ जाओ, जाओ लंच कर आओ। वो पूछे ही मैं बता दूंगी, अच्छी बात। फिर मैं लंच करने गई, लंच करके आई, फिर मैंने यहाँ कपड़ा वपड़ा पड़े वो खड़ी कर आगे रखे, सब ठीक लगा। अच्छा, जैसे ही लेटी, खड़ी चलती रही तब तक तो ठीक रही, जैसे ही मैं लेटी बस सोई दर्द शुरू हो गई।
कोई बात नहीं। तो आप मेरे को ये बात बताएं कि हीलिंग से पहले भी आप इतना काम बगैर दर्द के कर सकते थे?
हाँ, अब भी हो रहा है दर्द।
नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि हीलिंग से पहले आपने जैसे अभी हीलिंग के बाद ने जो काम किया, जब तक खड़े रहे तब तक दर्द नहीं था, उसके बाद में दर्द स्टार्ट हुआ?
नहीं, करती तो थी, पहले भी मैं करती थी
हाँ हाँ
काम, पर ऐसा था कि थोड़ी थक थक के बैठ गई, फिर कर लिया, फिर बैठ गई, फिर
हाँ।
थोड़ा कर लिया। पर कपड़ा रख दिए थे अच्छी तरह, बस इतना फर्क लगा मुझे, थोड़ा सा फर्क लगा
हाँ।
कि मैं कप खड़ी होके अच्छी तरह, और मैंने कपड़ा अलमारी में जैसे रखती मैं, वैसे तो डाल देती थी ऐसे ही,
हाँ
मैंने
हाँ
अच्छी तरह रख दी, बस इतना थोड़ा सा फर्क लगा,
ओके।
थोड़ा सा 19-20। मैंने जब भी तुमसे कहा, मैं थोड़ा 19-20 तो मुझे लग रहा है,
ठीक है तो
बस इतने कहूँ मैं कि एकदम तो ये जाएगा नहीं, धीरे धीरे होगा, पर हाँ,
नहीं, एकदम चला जाएगा, ये दिमाग में
हाँ,
आप,
मान के चलो जाएगा।
ये चला जाएगा, एकदम में भी चला जा सकता है।
चलो अच्छा है, एकदम चला जाए तो बहुत अच्छी है।
ठीक है, हम कोशिश तो यही कर रहे हैं कि एकदम से चला जाए। आप
खैर,
भी इस चीज को
आपका
मान के
बहुत बहुत
चलिए,
धन्यवाद।
आप
मैं
भी इस चीज को
बस
मान के चलिए, ये एकदम से चला
बस
जाए।
एकदम चला जाएगा तो अच्छा है।
ठीक है,
तो अब मैं लेट जाऊं,
आप हाँ जी, हीलिंग रिक्वेस्ट दीजिए।
क्योंकि बैठने में तो अभी दर्द हो रहा, तो बैठ नहीं सकती।
हाँ जी, आप लेट जाइए और मेरे को अपना नाम बोलते हुए बोलिए कि मेरे को ये ठीक कर दीजिए, यहाँ पे हील कर दीजिए मेरे ये पेन को।
मेरी अब तक ये कमर में भी, या
अभी बोलना है
रीढ़ की हड्डी के नीचे ये भी बहुत दर्द हो रहा है।
तो वहां अपना बोलो, नाम तो बोलो, नाम बोल के रिक्वेस्ट तो करो।
हाँ हाँ, रिक्वेस्ट करेंगी। मेरा नाम त्रिभुवनेश्वरी देवी है। मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ कि मेरा दर्द कमर से लेके मेरे घुटनों तक बिल्कुल सही हो जाए। बस मैं आपसे हीलिंग चाहती हूँ, मुझे हीलिंग दो प्रभु, मुझे शक्ति दो।
बस आपने सांस को नाभि तक फील कीजिए और एनर्जी फ्लो को अपनी रीढ़ की हड्डी में और टांगों में फील कीजिए।
मैं कर रही हूँ।
जी, डन। क्या फर्क लगता है?
लगा जैसे दर्द, जैसे लंबी सांस लेकर नीचे तक गई, सोइए, कमर में बहुत दर्द हो, ऐसी ऐसा लगा जैसे यहाँ किसी ने करंट मार दिया।
Are you going fast, Obi? You're going so fast. I can't even keep up
चल
with
के
you.
देख सकते हैं क्या फर्क है,
हम्म।
चल के देख सकते हैं माता जी क्या फर्क लगता है।
हाँ, हाँ, उठ के बैठ के दे दूं, चल के।
हाँ जी देख सकते हैं।
कैसा लग रहा है? पास आके बोलो।
बस शरीर हल्का हो गया एकदम।
हाँ, शरीर हल्का लग रहा
ठीक है माता जी, थोड़ी देर और ना आप वही ब्रीदिंग का वही पैटर्न रखें, नाभि तक सांस लें, और जो एनर्जी मैंने भेजी हुई है आपके पास जो कि आपको पूरा हील करने में सक्षम है, उसको सिर्फ अपने बैकबोन में, रीढ़ की हड्डी में और पूरी टांगों में महसूस करें।
सुन लो क्या कह रही हैं। उस एनर्जी को लेट जाओ और
हाँ।
अभी पैरों टांगों में और कमर तक रख के और सांस लेती रहो जैसे बताइए। ओके।
फील करें कितना और फर्क पड़ रहा है, जितना ध्यान अपना इस पे रखेंगे कि कितना फर्क पड़ रहा है, उतना जल्दी अच्छा हो जाएंगे आप। ध्यान इस पे नहीं रखना है कि कितना फर्क नहीं पड़ा, हमेशा ध्यान इस पे रखना है कि कितना फर्क पड़ गया।
अच्छा हो गया।
आप और समझ पाएंगे उसको। ठीक है, थैंक यू सो वेरी मच मैम। नमस्कार।
आप जी
नमस्कार
मेरा भी
माता जी।
करेंगी?
आप कितने बजे करेंगे?
हैं?
आप
बताइए
कितने
क्या
बजे
समस्या है।
करेंगे?
मेरी रिस्ट का
ओके ओके जी मैम।
करे?
हाँ जी।
मैं बैठ जाती थी। हाँ जी, मैं शोभा गुप्ता अपनी लेफ्ट रिस्ट में जो लिगामेंट में ट्रबल आ रही है उसको हील करना चाहती हूँ।
यस मैम, डन। क्या ऑब्जर्वेशन?
मुझे हाथ में कुछ एकदम हीट लगा।
नहीं, मतलब मूवमेंट में क्या फर्क लगता है?
मूवमेंट में मैंने देखा थोड़ा सा फर्क लगा है, 10-20%। पिछले 2-3 हीलिंग में अराउंड 20%
सस्टेन्ड है, जितना फर्क है वो सस्टेन्ड है।
सस्टेन्ड है। हाँ हाँ,
गुड। आपको थोड़ा रोज करवा लिया कीजिए, थोड़े टाइम के लिए।
कर दीजिए। आई एम ओके।
कनेक्ट तो कनेक्ट नहीं, कहना आपको है, करना
हाँ
मुझे।
मैं करूंगी, हाँ तो मैं वही करूंगी। अब ऐसा करते हैं,
हमेशा
जब मदर का करेंगे ना 3 बजे,
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, कर सकते।
हाँ तो 3 बजे हम दोनों साथ एक के बाद एक करेंगे।
क्योंकि ये भी एक, देखिए, आप पेन डिस्कम्फर्ट जितना भी है ये आप जानते हैं। आपको ये लिगामेंट रप्चर हुआ, इसके बाद में यू आर विद दिस प्रॉब्लम फॉर आई थिंक लास्ट
अबाउट 8 to 1 year।
1 year, राइट। बट सारी मेडिकेशन आप अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं, एक्सरसाइज वगैरह भी कर ही रहे होंगे, जो भी है। बट आई हैव नॉट टच्ड यू ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ जस्ट अ सिंगल रिक्वेस्ट। 2-3 बारी करने से अगर आपका 10, 20, 30 जितना भी परसेंटेज रिलैक्सेशन, इट मीन्स यू हैव टू टेक फ्यू मोर हीलिंग सेशंस।
डेफिनेटली।
बाद में
हाँ हाँ
आपका ठीक हो जाएगा। इरेडिकेशन इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट, क्योंकि
हाँ
जितनी
जी
देर
हाँ।
हम किसी एक परेशानी के साथ में बॉडी में जगह देते हैं उसको, वो डीप होके बाकी और चीजें भी खराब करती
एग्जैक्टली, इसीलिए तो मैं कह रही हूँ, अगर ये
हैं। हाँ, हो जाएगा।
लिमिटेशन आया है हाथ में थोड़ा, तो
will
इट शुड
take
गो।
time, but it will be eradicated, no issues।
हाँ हाँ, हो जाएगा हो जाएगा, पक्का।
करा जा सकता है। बट आई डोंट नो कि क्या वो डॉक्टर साहब ने किस तरह से वो रखा है, क्या क्या चीजों पैरामीटर्स उन्होंने रखे हैं। जो मेरे को हीलिंग के लिए अगर इफ देयर इज अ रिक्वेस्ट, तो आई हैव टू दैट्स इट।
जी जी,
थैंक यू सो वेरी मच।
चलिए नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत आभार। मिलते हैं फिर थोड़ी देर बाद।
अब लग रहा है मुझे थोड़ा सा।
अच्छा लगा?
कितने परसेंट?
हाँ, अब तो 10% से ज्यादा ही है।
10-20% से ज्यादा।
चलो, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया। थैंक यू माता जी, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू आपको आरती जी, बहुत 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 धन्यवाद। फिर मेरा दर्द सही हो जाएगा।
आप धन्यवाद मत कहिए, आप आशीर्वाद दीजिए, वो ज्यादा अच्छा।
हाँ बस ऐसे ही
ऐसे
आरती जी, सब कुछ
आशीर्वाद, तुम बहुत खुश रहो, ऐसी करती रहो सबकी सेवा। अभी मैं और तो मेरी भाभी और ऐसी है रही है, उसे भी बताऊंगी।
अच्छा, ठीक है। ठीक है जी,
हाँ,
नमस्कार।
मोटापा भी कम हो जाएगा उससे।
हाँ जी।
वो बहुत मोटी हो गई है मेरी भाभी, उनका दर्द है वो उठा बहुत ज्यादा है।
दर्द कम हो जाएगा, मोटे कम होने में थोड़ा टाइम लगता है। मोटे को पतला होने में टाइम लगता है, वो भी नहीं लगता वैसे। लेकिन हाँ, दर्द कम हो जाएगा। दर्द तो ऐसे ही कम हो जाएगा जैसे आपका हो रहा है।
हाँ, बस ऐसे ही उससे कहूंगी कि तुम भी उन्हें भी तुम्हारे साथ ज्वाइन करवा दूंगी।
ठीक है, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू आरती। और मदर कैसी हैं?
आप